At the Gray Boxwood Farm, the rhubarb is bountiful, and this is the perfect recipe to use it up in. Gather rhubarb, cutting the tops of the leaves off. The leaves can be quite poisonous. Wash your rhubarb with cold water, removing any dirt and debris from outside. Finely dice 2 cups of rhubarb. Have all ingredients at room temperature for quick mixing. Start with 1 stick of butter. First cream the butter lightly by itself, then add your white sugar and brown sugar and mix. I'm mixing everything by hand to show how easy this recipe is, but if you have an electric mixer, of course you can use it. Mix until the sugars and butter become light and fluffy in nature. Add your egg to the butter and sugars and mix well. In a large strainer, sift together all of your dry ingredients, making sure to get out any lumps that could be left. Measure 1 cup of fresh buttermilk. Alternately add your buttermilk and dry ingredients to your butter and sugar mixture. I like to do this in 3 or 4 alterations. Mix well between each addition. Last, add your vanilla, mix well, and then fold in your rhubarb. We fold in the rhubarb to make sure it doesn't break down too much. If using an electric mixer, you may want to fold the rhubarb in by hand also. In a separate bowl, mix together the leftover sugar and cinnamon. Set the sugar and cinnamon aside until we're ready to put the cake together. Butter your bundt pan well. After you've buttered your pan well, lightly flour the inside of the pan, moving it around to coat all the surfaces. Place approximately 3/4 of your cake batter into the pan and smooth around with a spatula. Pour in your cinnamon and sugar mixture evenly around the cake. Finish by pouring the rest of the batter on top of the cinnamon and sugar and smoothing the batter out. Bake for approximately 45 minutes at 350 degrees until golden brown. I always test my cakes with a small metal cake tester. After your cake has cooled for 15 minutes, you may need to loosen it with a knife. Then you can invert it onto a cake stand and top with powdered sugar for the most beautiful display. Enjoy our favorite rhubarb cake recipe. It's sure to become a staple in all of your baking.